Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week beginning June 1st, 2026. Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Welcome, my name is Michelle. This is Gypsy Insights and let's take a look at what's going on with Taurus, please, for the week beginning June 1st. We've got a flipper. Once was innocent. Oh, okay. Well, you know, knowledge does mean change. That's what it says on this card, and knowledge can change us in many ways, but it's what you choose to do with the knowledge. It's how you choose to react to the knowledge. So once you know something, you can't unknow it, but you can react in many different ways. It will depend on where you are at in life, of course. So let's see. Some things affect you more than others here, Taurus. I want to get a card from this deck as some energy that's around you, Taurus. Growth. Okay, well, it's going to lead to growth. That's for sure. Now, when we talk about this once was innocent card as a knowledge meaning change, it doesn't have to be a bad thing, just like it says here with growth. This is going to be something that that does give you some positive life changes. You know, this whole energy is giving me very strong Hierophant vibes, which of course is your card, Taurus. So once you know this, what do you do with this energy? Well, you could deny it, of course. You could shun it. You could pretend you don't know it, but underneath you'll know it. You know, it's something that ultimately maybe can be ignored for a little while, but it will just keep growing and growing until it's there. it's like right there in front of you, and it can't be denied. It can't be ignored. All right, so let's see what all of this is about, please, for Taurus. All right, so let's see where this is going for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, please, for Taurus. All right, let's take a look. For the week beginning June 1st, 2026, let's take a look at past, present, very near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you. We'll take a look at your hopes and fears for this time period, the potential outcome, what's hidden from you, and the overall energy. So Taurus, the Empress. Yeah, once you know, you know. You know, well, when we're born, of course, we are born innocent. Once was innocent. And when you're a child, you're also innocent. And as we mature, as we grow, as we hopefully get older, if we're lucky enough to have that opportunity, then we experience challenges along the way, yes. And we learn from them. We hopefully move on from them. We let go of the things that have been holding us back, that have been dousing our energy, dousing our fire, our flame, and life picks up speed. Now, when you're young, time seems to go so slowly, doesn't it? Think about when you were a child waiting for your birthday, or waiting for the time when you were going to get some sort of big occasion. It seemed to get dragged, it seemed to go on forever, and those summers, they seem to last forever. And as we get older and hopefully wiser, time just goes so quickly. So there's an element here of recognition around time speeding up. Okay. Past energy, Ace of Swords. Yes. Well, once you know a truth, you can't deny it. Yes. You know, this is a falcon, and of course the falcon has blinders on so that it's singularly focused on a track. So for some of you were thinking of time as more linear, as from one thing to the next, like once I finish school, I go to university or college. And then once I do that, I get a job. And then once I do that, I find a mate. I find a partner. Once I do that, I have the family. And then maybe I have 1, 2, 3, how many children? Up to you. Once I do that, then I'm going to start a hobby as a second business. And once I do that, I'm going to retire my regular job. You get the general gist. It's like planning things out, having your life planned out. And that may have been the case in your family. That's what you're expected to do. But there's something here that I'm getting here, Taurus, where now you're starting to question whether that path, that singular path, is the right one for you. Some of you are thinking of taking a detour, or you're looking at many different paths. As you're seeing kind of as time speeds up, you're seeing, well, you know what, I don't want to get to the next thing just yet. I want to slow down and try something else. Okay. In your current energy, yeah, the Hanged Man, slowing down, trying something else, something that's good for the soul. This is healthy, whatever it is. It's a healthy activity. It's something that you're meant to experience a growth of prosperity in your life. This is not about paring down or even minimizing things or living a more simpler lifestyle. This is about adding to it with that Empress card. And in the near future, we've got this 10 of Cups. Oh, look at that. Now, happiness, of course, means different things to different people. Taurus, for some of you, this is you being surrounded by family, children, grandchildren, dogs, cats, having the beautiful home, maybe even having it like in the future you're thinking of having like a second residence in the country, something like that, or a retreat. I'm getting that message for some Taurians out there. Yeah, but Spirit is saying, patience, slow down. Your best path to follow here is the Emperor. Look at this, Emperor and Empress energy. Wow. Very strong divine counterparts here. Yeah, Taurus, that Emperor energy with the Empress, divine counterparts. Whatever this information is that you seem to be finding out with that Ace of Swords, I feel that you have to make sure that you guard yourself against anything that could harm your reputation, the reputation of your family, the reputation of your significant other. It feels a little bit like fighting for justice here. Let's see, and I'm sorry about those dogs. I just had to shut off the camera for a minute while someone was mowing out there. Now the dogs are barking. I do apologize, guys. Taurus! And here comes the mower man again. You know what? I'm just going to push through. And speaking of pushing through, we've got the 7 of Wands. I'm really not surprised to see that, because you have a lot to protect. I mean, this is a soul connection. This is a strong soulmate or twin flame, or your the love of your life kind of energy. 10 of Cups, Empress and Emperor. The Hanged Man. Yeah, 7 of Wands. It feels very protective to me, guys. It does. It does feel very protective. Defensive, yes, also that. But both together, defensive and protective. Yes. This is the truth. I mean, the Ace of Swords there is you protecting your truth against whatever is being said that is untrue. I actually want to pull a card on that, guys. Let's get one from this deck. Oh, the Cloves. Now, cloves, when you think about cloves, they're often used for people who have toothaches, right? They mix a clove mixture, or sometimes you put a clove in, in your mouth there. You don't eat it, but it's like used for antibacterial properties. Yeah, whole cloves. It says clove oil also on this card. So it's an antibacterial energy. It's like something very pure, innocence. Using some sort of antibacterial agent. This is really weird, isn't it? It's like cleaning something. Cleaning something up. Oh, cleaning up a relationship. Cleaning something up. There may have been some gossip around a situation. Either you or your significant other could be involved. Yeah. The cloves are all about antibacterial. Yeah. And guarding against slander, guarding against gossip. Definitely don't get involved in any kind of gossip mongering. If somebody is slandering somebody else, you're sitting there and next minute a person around you is starting to get involved in tearing somebody else down, don't do it. Don't get involved. Walk away. And if you find yourself entering a room and suddenly it goes very quiet, it could be because you're the subject of some sort of gossip or slander. So that may be the case as well. But you can protect yourself by staying out of the gossip, staying away from that. Rising above pettiness, petty squabbles, petty jealousies, people who are, I don't know, putting each other down. Very negative energy. If you can combat that, I think you'll be fine. This is about protecting something of value, something of importance here. And it feels like Empress and Emperor energy, when it comes to divine counterparts, feels to me like people who are mature. Yeah. People who've already had the children, people who've already had the family, and are now looking at spending their later years together with that Ten of Cups. Won't be for everyone, of course, but for some of you, I am picking that energy up. Yeah. Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that's an energy of wanting to slow things down. I think that you see yourself growing old with someone in the future, Taurus, but there's like this deviation. In the meantime, there's this deviation. And you have to be careful because it could impact on your reputation. I get some sort of gossip. So be careful about detours. I mean, you'll know if it's a healthy detour because you won't be afraid to go there. But if there's any kind of doubt or fear, or you're thinking, oh gosh, this could get really complicated, or it could affect my reputation, or it could affect my growth in the future, that's where you may have to question whether something is worth the detour. Because I get like there's an end game here, Taurus, but there's also in the middle, there's this deviation, a detour. The outcome here is the Page of Swords. Yeah, I think that you have to be careful. For me, that feels like needing to be careful, be mindful of idle chatter, gossip, things that are said that could get back to a person that you don't want it to get back to. I think that you don't want to risk the end game here by doing something that could get back and hurt your prospects. And what's hidden here is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So yeah, Taurus, for some of you there is something that is like very short term in nature, like taking this detour, something that could be a passion, the drive is there, the motivation is there, and then it isn't. Yeah. Tricky kind of energy here, Taurus. for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna get let's get a spirit animal for you. Yeah, I'm getting loyalty, the Empress and the Emperor. Yeah, the white stag, that to me feels like an older person. Could be you, could be the other individual. But we have protector here. You know, this is old soul energy. I feel you and this person are meant to be old together. I mean, it's something that's meant to happen. It could be a best friend or something that's built on a foundation of friendship. It says you are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. Yes, Emperor, Seven of Wands. You're meant to create blessings. Yes. This is a blessing. Something worth protecting. Taurus. Family. Someone who's like family. Yeah, family is worth protecting, isn't it, guys? I mean, seriously, it's the something that we should fight for. So for some of you, you're thinking about what's worth fighting for at this stage. Definitely your family, and definitely your reputation and the reputation of your family. Very important things for you, Taurus, at this time. Yeah, okay, let's see. What are some other messages here for Taurus, please? I'm going to get one from this deck. Message for Taurus. Fortunately, deep within us, there is a direct connection to the divine. Yeah, I see that right there. Spiritual energy is what you're experiencing when you're enthused by something, and all this high energy comes up inside of you. So you'll know something is connected spiritually if you have a strong energy about it. If something gives you a powerful energy, a powerful boost. If it's something that's like lackluster, it's like just okay, then you'll know that's not the thing. That's the thing that you shouldn't put very much energy into. So I get you kind of making a choice where to put your energy. Some of you could be withdrawing your energy from one thing and choosing to fight instead for something else, something that you value. And you may be protecting that from some sort of gossip that's around you here, Taurus. Yeah. Antibacterial. The end of a tough cycle approaches. We've got full moon in Capricorn energy. So that could be June, July. I'm getting that message for my Taurians. What do you need to release? And adjustments are required. Yeah. So it tells me that when it comes to this path that you're taking here, I think that to get back on course here, because you were on a direct trajectory towards this in the past, and then there was this detour. Getting back on the track here is going to require some adjustments. Yes, definitely. And it will also ask you to release something. What that is, it'll be different for each one of you. The Hanged Man speaks to me of release, of sacrifice, making a sacrifice for family. You know, there's trustworthiness, there's loyalty here, there's being this protector. Yeah, let's see, any other messages here, please, for Taurus? Let's get a message from this deck. Messages for Taurus for the week. It looks like protection, contest. Yeah, there's Seven of Wands. Be yourself fully and you are without compare, a true winner of the only contest that matters. Yeah, that's the thing. The only contest that matters here is family, this partnership. It's the only thing that matters. Yeah, making sure that you're the winner here. And we have 2 cards of growth. Feel open, willing, and proud of your desire to explore opportunities for self-development. Yeah. And one more here, please, for Taurus. Free associate. Allow the first thing that comes into your mind without self-censorship to bestow a vision upon you. Okay. That's a challenge for you guys. Let's see. Any other messages here, please, for Taurus for this week? We've got the Moose. Acceptance of your eccentricities. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being a bit eccentric. Personally, I find that very interesting. It's better to be eccentric than be boring, guys. I don't see you being boring. I see you as being a little bit on the eccentric side, but you know what? That doesn't matter. That's just who you are. And we've got Rabbit. Oh, for some of you, there could be pregnancy or pregnancy fears around that, and we do have the Empress here and the Emperor. Yeah, for some of you, there could be gossip around a pregnancy. Oh gosh, yours or someone else's. All right. Let's see. I'm going to get some tea leaves here for Taurus. Won't be for everyone, of course. Take what resonates, leave the rest. We've got a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Yeah, that's this deviation. Time to get out of a situation, yes. Someone working against you, behind your back, that's rat energy. Oh gosh, who's this? This is this gossip person. Time to cleanse yourself of that individual. We also have coming up for you a period of prosperity and abundance. And a more light-hearted, carefree time. Okay. And we also have this wedge. Someone could be trying to come between you and someone, and affairs with your family. Yeah, Taurus. Gosh, guys. Yeah, there could be some fears around, gossip around somebody here who could be pregnant for some. Won't be for all, of course. But then there's this gossipy kind of energy, which I don't really like. There seems to be a bit of a rat here, Taurus. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot, on Etsy. Or you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, for more information. I also have my channel memberships up, so if you're interested in getting the readings before anyone else, you can click on the join button or look in the box below for more information. You can also get personal readings through my channel memberships as well. So I wish you all the very best here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, Taurus. Interesting reading for you this week. You know, just be on guard, just beware. Just beware. There seems to be somebody here causing some problems, or wanting to cause problems in your life. But you know, if you can cleanse this energy out of your life, I feel that you'll be just fine. But knowledge about this person means certainly a change in how you view them. I think that you're going to view them as a bit of a rat. Thank you, Taurus. Bye for now.